we're gonna give single player a shot. I've never really been huge on the whole single player idea. It's never really worked for me, but I'm just gonna give it a shot. I figure it might be fun, and I've wanted to do this. I wanted to make a video in a long time. I haven't made a video in a good 6 months, I'd have to say. So yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do now. Let's have some fun with it. Why not? A lot has happened to me since the last video, and you know, if I get more than 7 views, I might make another one. It's probably more than just a might. I'm definitely going to make another one. It's gonna be nice talking out, whatever. Okay, this is an interesting. Excuse me? Okay, I was like, what's going on here? There we go. Just go there instead. So, yeah, there's very iron on the surface. That's interesting. Since the last time I've recorded, I've gone to college. I have moved in. I figured living on campus would be a fun idea. Gotten a new computer. Yeah, there's been a fair bit of stuff that's happened. And I suppose over the next few videos I might indulge, tell you all about what I've been doing. That is, of course, if you're interested, and I do hope that you are interested. I would like to preserve the landscape as much as possible, because if I'm going to be recording videos, I would kind of like to make it last, make the series last, and I think that kind of requires making the world last and look decent. I'm gonna try not to destroy anything too much, and I suppose there's 2 routes I could go when it comes to making videos like this. I could get irrationally angry when something doesn't go well, like if I die in the nether within like a minute of going in the first time, which is incredibly likely. I could get irrationally angry and start yelling all mad that I've made a small mistake in a video game, or I can do as I do now, I can talk like it happened and just kind of brush it off and keep going. What I do know is this is going to be an interesting thing, an interesting playthrough for sure. Playthrough, just, you could call it, I suppose you could call it like a diary. I'll be probably logging everything that I do, and as much as I'd like to strip out that note, we're gonna go look for a cave, because I don't want to just wander around or strip mine. That's no fun. We're gonna find a cave, which may just be easier said than done, because I can't guarantee, I mean, I can't see much now, but I can't guarantee that there will be a big cave worth exploring super close for taking this. Well, we're replanting. We might just replant. We're gonna replant. And who knows, maybe I'll need some fuel for the furnace later. I know I'm gonna end up hungry. I'm gonna end up starving. Not too soon. That's not a huge concern. I would like to walk. I wish we could walk like on top of that and not fall through. That'd be cool. There's a fox there. It's a nice little thing. As much as I'd like to tame a fox, I don't think I have. Well, I don't see any of the berries. I think you have to use sweet berries. I think that's what they're called to catch them. Definitely don't have any bones to tame a wolf. And as much fun as it would be to progress rapidly and just beat the game before I progress, like with a build, some kind of base. Because I generally do not build a base until after I beat the game, basically. And then at that point, it's not like I'm working up to anything. It's like I'm done, so I stop. And I guess this would be a good time to work out what kind of base I want to build. Because I could go for like I could do a cave base. I could live in a cave, which I think that's been done a fair few times. I don't think it's gonna be very interesting for anyone really to just watch me dig a massive hole or find a big cave. This clearly isn't a huge cave, and then just start to build a base in that. I think you would find it a lot more interesting if I did something new, which might be fairly difficult as Minecraft's a, what is it now, 11-year-old game, I think. It might be hard to find something new to do, and I do have an idea, but I definitely will not be getting to that too soon. And if I do, it's gonna be like that typical trope where it's like a Minecraft YouTuber says, "Hey guys, I did some mining off camera," and all of a sudden they're like before the cut they're wearing like leather armor and they have stone tools or something like that, and then after the cut suddenly they're wearing full diamond gear, maybe even netherite gear. That's gonna be a fun thing to do on this world, netherite. I did it on the server. The way I play generally is I experiment with new updates as they become available to the servers I play on. I do play a lot of Minecraft, play a lot of other games too, but as it is right now, Minecraft has been the game that I'm consistently into. It's one of those games you just keep coming back to, like when you get started. At least it is for me. I know that there's some people who just don't care for it, or it's not exactly their type of game, and they're entitled to their opinion. But I do think that they're wrong. And I just haven't given it a proper try. I haven't given it a good chance. I also think that this would be a good way for me to, I guess, share some of my knowledge. I guess I could talk about like my experiences with college, some of the things I've learned. I could make like a 40-50 minute video about everything I know about one guy from the Vietnam War. And if you're familiar with this name, good for you, great, fantastic. If not, it doesn't really matter. This guy's name is Dieter Dengler. I'll go into it more in a future video for sure. But as of right now, I don't know why I did that. As of right now, I think you'll be content with the name, because I'm sure no one, first of all, not very many people will likely be watching this. I think a solid 4 or 5 people know that I have a channel. That was surprisingly easy. But more interestingly, I think only 1 or 2 people have watched my videos, and that's me and one of my friends from school who I played Minecraft with a ton in high school. It's certainly going to be interesting given where I spawned, because there is a nice, what is that, that's iceberg biome? Icebergs? I don't know these special names, technical names of the biome, but they're icebergs, and I'm definitely going to end up tearing some down later on. Whatever it's for, I do not know yet. but I just know that's gonna be something I end up doing. Speaking of which, something I end up doing, definitely gonna have to kill all these pigs because I am playing on hard mode. And I'm gonna not suffocate, but I will die if I don't have any food. However, I might corral these sheep. Or I might just go find somewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill them. I guess doing that will give me enough wool for a bed, so I don't have to worry about phantoms. Hello, is that a small fox? As much as I'd like to find out, if I drop anything, they're likely going to steal it, so I can't exactly mess with them as much as I'd like to. Foxes are cool. They're one of the more interesting mobs I think that they've added to the game. That's one of the weirdest places that I've spawned. I know this. Wherever I build, it's gonna have to be near an ocean in one way or another. And it really doesn't look like there's gonna be much for me over there. So I'm probably gonna travel this way. I think when it gets darker, as I travel this way, if it gets darker, I'll find a cave and hopefully I can live in there for the time being. Everyone has a temporary cave, or alternatively they do the dirt shack, which always ends up lasting a lot longer than they'd like to admit, because, you know, the grass grows on top and, you know, it takes a fair bit of time for the grass to grow on top of a dirt shack. So that's how you measure, I guess, that it's more than just a temporary little house. But yeah, the moment that furnace and crafting table are placed down next to each other, it's a home. Don't die. Yes. Maybe I shouldn't go making those reckless moves, because it would be interesting for sure to see how long I can go without dying. Definitely won't keep this like a hardcore world, but it would still be a fun experiment, I suppose. You know, maybe experiment's not the right word, but it would be fun to see just how long I can last. Given that I'm used to playing on a server, and on that server I have full netherite gear, so I'm fairly advanced and don't really have to worry so much about anything that's really going on around me. I mean, there's been times when I've just been this is what I was looking for, by the way, where I've just been standing out in the middle of nowhere, and someone will call me away from my computer, and I'll just go AFK. I won't really box myself in or try to protect myself in any way. I just go AFK. Which is not the safest thing to do. There's a cave too. This might just be where we set up shop at the beginning. We might do like a small bridge to get to there, and then like a lighthouse, and that would be a very nice like starter sort of base. However, to do that, I don't think I'd want to use wool, because that's going to be tedious, and concrete will be a little bit tedious, because without instant mine, I feel that concrete's just really boring to get. Hello, you're gonna stay over there. And we're gonna go to bed so we don't have to see any of his friends. There's some more. There's a skeleton and an enderman up there. And there we go. So we don't have to fight anyone soon. There we go. I would like to have like a decent food farm. I've noticed that a lot of people like can't fight a skeleton anymore without having to worry about carrying a shield. Oh yeah, on the server I played on, they had mob briefing off, it was something you could change based on where you were. But I just left it off. I found that was easier. I have to get smarter about it, or alternatively, I just have to get better gear. Would probably be a good thing to wise up a little bit and have something to protect myself, or at least don't take so many risks when it comes to getting around. I would like to make some... What would I like to do? I'm gonna need the bucket for sure. And do I make a shield? I know I was bashing the shield a moment ago, but it might be a worthwhile investment. And then, you know, while I'm doing it, a second furnace? I think so. Let me switch this around. While we're here, can we plant? We can plant. And plant. Now, it might not be much. I might need to install a texture pack that lowers the shield, like, lower the screen so I can see that I'm holding it, but not that it's, like, taking up a large portion of my screen. You know what I mean? This is just a bit annoying. Do we keep the stone? Maybe we use up the stone pick. There's more... Ooh, that's a mountain. Yeah. So this is not what I wanted. And I really do not want to have to branch mine down. Or strip mine or anything like that. Because that's boring. We don't want to do that. If I'm gonna record videos of myself playing Minecraft, it should at least be entertaining for the rest, for all of you who are watching. Those of you who are watching, and there we go, okay, look at that. So, yeah. It also might be a decent idea to start. Hello. Okay, so, yeah. Maybe, just maybe, would be a decent idea to wait until nighttime when all the mobs are spawning on the surface. Or alternatively, I could just try not to take damage like that. Get better at using a shield. So I've always, like, ever since they introduced shields, I've made one, but I've never really used it a whole lot. Are you familiar with the sound that squid make when you kill them? That's a fairly creepy sound, I have to admit. It's not terrible, but it's not that great either. So I did a little mining off camera. I got 9 iron, and I don't know, probably half a stack of coal. So, you know, not terrible. I'm probably gonna set up... I never did fill up that bucket. Probably gonna set up a small farm. I'm leaving that iron. I hope it annoys someone. It kind of annoys me, but it's staying. It's gonna stay. Alright, so I have recorded, I think, for somewhere around... I want to say it's been around 20 minutes. 20 minutes total of recording. And it might be a decent idea to stop here. Maybe see if I have anything that can edit videos on my computer, because if I can't, it's going to be fairly awkward uploading a 17-minute video and then like a 3-minute video. But other than that, I'm going to use these. You'll see. They're going to be good. You know, it's going to be an interesting project. Oh, and a final thought. I did end up changing my skin, like I said I would. Where is an empty slot in my inventory? Do I have any empty slots? There we go. There we go. So I did end up changing my skin before I had the jeans and the orange vest over like a gray shirt and the less noisy headband, and no facial hair. I didn't have any facial hair. It has started growing on me. Funny enough, I have grown some facial hair since my last video, a lot more actually. It doesn't look nearly as bad as it used to. And then this Hawaiian shirt, I made the skin myself, by the way. Okay, I'm not as great with skins as I like to say I am. I took vintage beef skin, so really all that's there is, from that is like the teeth, and then maybe the eyes and the hair and the skin color. But after that, I wanted to give myself like a sort of khaki pants. That never really happened. I definitely look like I'm wearing a grass skirt with an unbuttoned Hawaiian shirt. And the shirt was kind of the goal, because I do in fact have a Hawaiian shirt that looks like this, except it fits me like a dress and like goes down to my knees because I got it at Goodwill for, quite the discount. For used clothes, it was pretty nice. And it was like a size extra large or something like that, like 2 or 3 XL. Like I could wear it with my dad at the same time. Like it's a huge shirt. But yeah, I'm going to drag on if I don't stop. So, thanks for watching the video, I suppose. Next video, actually gonna make progress. I'm thinking about doing a small. You see that? There you go. You can see like in the corner over here. You can see the world's not loading. Like depending on how I'm looking, it's not a huge issue. But I do think that the next video I do, I'm going to have like a small mine going down, or I'm going to do like a bridge. I might do the bridge actually, bridge to their small lighthouse, or at least do like the base of the lighthouse, and then inside the lighthouse have like a spiral staircase going up a little bit to like a storage room, like on like a second or third level, or screw it, maybe both, and then spiral staircase going down until I don't know, I reach diamond level, or I decide to make like just a bigger storage room or a nice smelting array. Yeah, I think it's definitely time though to end the video. It's definitely going to be a decent video. This is probably going to be the length of most of my videos from this point on. I think it's a nice length, a good place to have videos. So I guess just good night. That's quite the view. All right, thanks for watching. Goodbye.